Hi again, Henry Bauer here with Fit for Fun Fitness. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating a few mobility exercises that I like to do as we come out of standing like a tree, so that it's a nice, I think it feels like a nice transition into the other warm-up exercises. And when I do my standing like a tree in the morning, when I wake up on my, on my own time, and I wake up and I do 10 minutes of standing like a tree, I tend to do these exercises, these mobility exercises after that, before I end up going out and doing anything else. So normally I start with, so I finish the hula hoop move of standing like a tree, like that, and then I tend to go into these shoulder rolls, where I roll my shoulders backwards, like that. And I do that for, a count of 5 to a count of 10. Whatever, when doing the mobility exercises, remember you want to start slow with the movement, and then gradually sort of increase the movement as you go along. And as your body warms up, you'll just get a feel for how much you need to do on any given day. And so, as I said, I do shoulder rolls backwards first, and then forward, like this, and then I do the shoulder rolls alternating, both backwards and then forwards, like that. And once the shoulders begin to warm up, I can feel like a bit of a change, like a bit of just loosening there. So it's just personal feel for that. And that's the case with most of these mobility exercises. And then I like to do head twisting to the right and to the left. And again, this is another one where you're not really trying to force the position here. You're just going with what your body's giving you at any given time. And going for about 10 turns on the left and on the right seems to be about a good number. You don't want to go any more than that. And then I come up into arm circles, and in arm circles I sort of hold my hand in this position. So I tuck my fingers under like that, and then I hold my thumb out, and then I point my thumb in the direction that I want to go. So when I'm doing forward circles, I'm doing them like this. And again, you can start with small circles and get bigger. However it is that you like to do them. Just play around with it. When it comes to mobility, you're just trying to loosen up your joints and warm up your muscles as you're doing this. And then when I go backwards, I flip my hands over. So forwards, my thumb is forward. Backwards, my thumb is back. And then I do it in reverse like this. And 10, 20 circles like that seems to be pretty good for me. And then still keeping the same hand position, I bring my hands up to about my temples, and then I do this move. When opening like this, concentrating on really pulling my shoulder blades back. And then I do about 10 of those. And so doing that really tends to warm up my shoulders. And then I move, the last thing that I like to do is these arm swings. Like that. And 10 to 15 of these. You want to be sure each time you're switching the hands that are on top. So left on top and then right on top. That's good like that. And then, so that's good for the shoulders. And then I go into this twisty spine thing where I'm just letting my arms swing around me like this. Right? Twisty, twisty. And again, gentle, not as much twisting to begin with, and then as you get warmed up, twist more. And really, as you're twisting, one thing you want to concentrate on is just gently squeezing your butt cheeks, because that helps protect your lower back. If there's anything that you remember from this, I hope it's squeezing your butts, levels your pelvis, and helps protect your lower back. Okay, so then we can do the chest flexion and then extension. Flexion, extension, flexion, extension. And just can't repeat it enough. Start gentle at first, small movements, and then you can expand it as, make bigger movements as you go. And with this one, especially an extension, squeeze those butts, your butt cheeks as you go back, protects your lower back. And then I do the side bends. We're just hitting the spine in all of its it's twisting, it's bending, and it's flexing and extending capabilities that the spine has. And we just want to use this to warm up the spine. After that, those are pretty much the exercises that I use, and then there's a few others that are going to be explained, but those are the sort of the upper body mobility ones that I like to use to warm up the body and prepare for the exercises that are going to come later. So that's the mobility exercises that if you're doing this on your own and you are not watching the video, this is what you want to be doing in that section that says mobility exercises. And feel free to throw in other things that work for you because we all have different needs in terms of what gets stiff and what needs attention. So if you have some other mobility type exercises that you've learned or that work well for you, just incorporate them into this. And if some of these don't seem to make sense to you, then leave them out. But warming up the shoulders and warming up the spine is really good. And then some of the exercises that we do after this lead into warming up the hips and the lower part of the body. So thanks again for watching the video. And what was I going to say? Thanks again for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions. That's what I forgot. And remember, be strong for life.